This year we got a team.
Right.
I got that picture. I got the.
You have it, and we can see if we can get it blown up so we can get it on the cover of the thing.
Yeah, I can put it on the cover of that now.
Okay. Then
I need Ritter from Maryland to the head table. Ritter from Maryland, 85 kilos to the head table, please.
Picture frame to send to the wrestler.
All-star pictures. One for program, right? Team / indie. 2 frame 8x10 for school. For example, you're most associated with mid-youth mentality. If they would get, when your boy was wrestling, was he a champ in Lorraine County? I can't remember.
Lorraine County Limestone? No, he lost to the kid from Keystone.
If he was a champ, say.
Right.
Would they be willing? It would be for like towards the end of his senior year, right? To put his picture in the trophy case. If someone gave them an 8x10 of him, and all they had to do was the trophy case, do you think they would do that? The AD. And maybe, just for till the end of the year, and then because maybe they say, well, we only want to do trophies of champion teams or something.
I don't know if we can do in that situation. We might be doing it just for the individual himself, for the parents and him, take it home to the school.
How about this?
I don't know if the school would put it in there.
Put it in till the end of the year and then give it to the kid.
That's a possibility, yeah. Yes. Becca? Okay. That's a possibility. You see, we can bring it up at the meeting and see how the coaches would feel from their ADs, and would there be a problem? Or maybe they have some place they can display it themselves.
A wrestling room, an example.
Or anything, yeah.
Mid-youth has a wrestling room. Would they be willing to start putting champs?
Maybe he doesn't have a wrestling room.
They don't, okay.
They practice in the elementary cafeteria.
Well, there was a wrestling room back there way back there when Larry
It
Rose.
might have been.
Yeah, I'll tell you where it was. If you're sitting, if you're looking in the gym doors, to the right-hand side.
Weight room.
Oh, they made a weight room out of it. It used to be a wrestling room.
They took it out. Ever since my kid wrestled, they go over to the elementary school to practice.
Okay.
Way back then.
Okay.
And then when they built the middle school, would you believe they didn't even build a wrestling school? They have to still practice in the cafeteria. But they bought them new mats. But they still have to go out, take the roller mats out and practice in front of the stage in the cafeteria. Brown was livid. He's been vice principal there. He was livid. He says, I can't believe they did that.
Oh, because Brown's a wrestling guy.
Yes.
He was at Firelands, wasn't he? Way back then.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And the other thing, too, is that somehow we need to put our heads together to try to emphasize getting the junior high coaches to participate with us.
Okay. How about this open / maybe have a junior high division or something like that?
Well, we can talk about it because I think the open should be just from middle to high school.
I'm just putting ideas here to get kicked around.
Right.
Because you know me, by tomorrow I'm going to forget everything we talked about today.
Me too.
Also pictures. We talked about the open preseason stuff, Hall of Fame display thing.
And the other one I mentioned was the situation. We need to put our head together and find out something to motivate the coaches to get sponsors. Remember I said about the free dues. We have a time frame? I see one over there. I see another one over there. We can worry about some of the other stuff later when Tom gets together.
What you need, I just need big items to put on an agenda. Then you kick around all those ideas and you fill in the agenda.
Popping some other ideas out. Those other ones even now, if we putting things together, we might even be able to throw a open tournament. Because if we start talking in June and July, we can contact the coaches in the beginning of the year and say, hey, we think we might be something in November and move around. If we can't, then we go to the meetings and follow that for the following year. Or, now here's the other thing too. Remember they were talking about trying to do the All-Star meet at the beginning of the year?
I don't like that idea personally. I don't either. All-Stars to me
is at the end of the year.
Is the conclusion of the year, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't mind the All-Star. They also talked about I think I wrote this down. I started in one of these agenda things already. A kickoff banquet. How about this? You know how you always have a banquet at the end of the year? Have a kickoff banquet. Have it at Quaker State. Call it the Last Supper, because I think someone gave me that idea. That idea was kicked around.
Like a fundraiser for Quaker State throws a percentage for the money in for the food.
And do that at the beginning of the season. Call it a banquet. Now everyone's going to have to buy their own food. Parents can come and then have guest speakers. And I'm thinking a perfect person who I'm sure would be willing to donate their time is Deanna again.
Yeah, the same thing was right in my head.
And Deanna will come in and do a motivational thing pre-season. This is November. When's practice start in November? Probably the second week in November.
Yeah.
This is like the first week in November. Some one night they'll set up a banquet at Quaker State. Deanna could be a guest speaker, and then get maybe the girl who was the trainer. Have her. So you have two guest speakers. She'll talk about hygiene and that to parents. Hopefully you get 30 or 40 parents, 30 or 40 kids. All right? Now they're going to buy their own stuff. It's not going to cost. It'll cost them a dinner. They buy their own dinner, and it's just a way to promote a kickoff kind of thing. We don't make any fundraising off of it except for what Quaker State kicks back as the 10% or whatever.
And it would get us a start on it, because it would be like, I think once it got in a doorway,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, hey, let's try to do that again next year. But if we have to maybe have a meeting in October to kick it off, so everybody knows before we go into November and do it, and then come up with it. Especially if we have that about a week before the open tournament.
Which is, I need outstanding wrestling ballots to the head table.
I remember the old days.
After those last matches are done.
At Cleveland,
we
always had the banquet the night before
get it awarded.
The All-Stars.
We'd like to do
Have
that
the
before
banquet the night before.
Pre-scout. Get them up here as soon as you can. Thank you.
They had a lot of money they paid out between all those wrestlers and the All-Star guys from the colleges and the coaches.
Officials. If you officiate it, I officiate 2 or 3 times, Cleveland, and I know I went to the banquet 2 or 3 times.
I went as many times as I could.
Yeah.
I know, and it was unreal. And that's a lot of money they have to pay out because it's a little bit more fancy.
Yeah. But we don't have to have it that fancy. Have it, and everyone buys their own dinner. Everyone buys their own dinner, and you only have to give the guest speakers or something like that thing, and give them their dinner and thank them, and with a nice thank you letter and everything like that.
out there. One red. Two red, one blue. 6-1. Two blue. 3-6. Job. Good job. Two blue. Elbows off the mat. Ritter!
Hard takedown.
Offensive foul on blue. Took him down and stepped through and knocked him down on his leg.
Did you guys call that a trip?
Yes, leg foul, offensive leg foul, back up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
81.
That's our Lorraine County.
Yeah,
program.
that's his Bible.
Yeah.
He pulls that out all the time.
Last out, 12:04. Makes me feel better about myself.
Hear or say anything. 6 seconds, Hunter. 6 seconds.
Way to go, Hunter.
Nice shot, man. Thanks.